Hello guys, have you think of making an emergency daylight sensor? I'm gonna make one today that can sense day and night. When it's night, the bulbs glow, but when it's day, the bulb off. I'm gonna use a BC547, 100 ohms resistor, breadboard for connections, and other components. Now let's just jump into the connections and explanations. Let's jump into it. Okay, welcome back. This is how the circuit practically works. Okay, yeah, we have a BC547. We have our 100 ohms resistor. We also have our LDR right here, and we have our 5-volt power supply. Now the resistor one end will be connected to the base of the transistor like this, while the LDR end we also connected to the base of the transistor like this. Then the LDR other leg will be now connected to the negative of the power supply, which is simply just like this. Yes. Then the other leg of the resistor will be connected to the positive of the power supply, which I'm going to connect like this. Very simple. Then the emitter of the BC547 will be connected to negative as usual, directly to negative. Then we will also use a LED, simple LED, which should be for indication. Let me draw it in physical so that I can understand the circuit practically well. This is plus and this is minus. The plus will be connected to the power supply means directly, while the negative will be connected to the collector of the BC547. Simply like this. Okay, here is the circuit connections and everything. Now let's show and explain how this circuit works. Firstly, the power supply, which is the 5-volt mains, we connected, which is connected to the bulb. The positive of the 5-volt mains moves through the resistor, enters the BC547. Now, normally the LDR, when there is light, the resistance goes low, but when there is darkness, the resistance goes high. So as the positive passes through the resistor connected to the base, the LDR is also connected to negative. If light shines on the LDR, the resistance goes low and practically joins the positive and negative of the power supply, shown here as the LDR other leg is connected to the negative, while the resistor other leg is connected to the positive. So we have plus and minus here. So when the resistance goes low, the negative passes through the LDR freely and shuts the circuit, thereby making the LED not to glow. But when it's at night, the resistance of the LDR goes high. So when it goes high, negative cannot pass through the LDR, so the resistor thus freely goes into the base and joins the negative from the emitter to the collector, and the bulb glows. So this is practically how it works. Now we are done with how it works. Let's just build our own. Right here I have my breadboard, which will be used for connections, my BC547 type, which I'll be using for this circuit, then my 100 ohms resistor, which I'll be using for this circuit for connections, with my white LED, yeah, then also my 3.7 volt battery type, which will be cool for this circuit. Also, we also need some jumpers for these connections because breadboard mainly use jumpers. So this component is the most important component that is used to sense day and night, the LDR, which will be used to sense day and night. So let's quickly start the connections. Firstly, I will connect the transistor into the breadboard. Then I'll quickly connect the one end of the resistor to base and the other end of the resistor to positive right here. Then the LDR will be connected, also one leg will be connected to the base of the transistor and the other leg will be connected to the emitter, which is still ground. Then the emitter will be connected to ground. The emitter of the transistor will be connected to ground. Also, the LED of the LED which will be used in this circuit, the negative of the LED will be connected to the collector of the transistor, while I will connect the positive of the LED to the positive power supply. Okay, now we are done with the connections. Let's simply test with the 3.7 volt battery type. Okay, here we have plus and minus. So this is plus, just connect it, and this is negative here. No sign. Let's quickly check what's the problem. Okay, problem solved. As you can see, I have a light right here which I'm going to use in testing it. Now the light is on, but when I fixed another light to the LDR, the light turns off. You can see it practically here. The light turns off. But when I remove the light, it turns on. When I face the light, it offs. You can see it. So this is how it detects day and night. This is a simple circuit that I would like you to build. If you have any opinion, let me know in the comment below and I'll be very happy to answer. Welcome back. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.